Hi everybody, much peace to you all and welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and another thing would be if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level and really get to expand your spiritual nature and really get to know yourself at a deeper level and also get to know the universe at a deeper level, feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below. Today's topic is about raising our consciousness into a state that we actually become free, raising our consciousness into a state that we become connected to our true nature. Now, I'm realizing that human consciousness is so vast that we can actually experience anything, and we are that powerful that we have the ability to co-create anything that we desire. And I'm seeing that a thing would be to raise our consciousness to the next level. I believe that we live in times of awakening, we live in times where human consciousness is really expanding its limits, and we live in times where anything is possible. So from my perspective, we all have the opportunity to make the best out of our own lives. We all have the opportunity to raise our consciousness to the next level. And what I'm seeing in my own journey is the fact that I can live either in heaven or hell based on my perception. And to start with, I want to say that perception is crucial. Perception is super important. And the more that you learn to shift your inner world, the more that you learn to really become the alchemist in the process, is the more that you realize that your perception is crucial in this process. So for example, the most negative thing may happen to you, but if you perceive it in a healthy, positive way, you have the opportunity to shift it. So the first thing to realize if you really want to raise your levels of consciousness to the next level is, how do you perceive your experiences? How do you perceive what has happened to you? Because the more that you integrate yourself and the more that you learn to shift your perception, is the more that you realize that you have the opportunity to be anything that you desire. You have the opportunity to make the best out of the worst experiences. And when I began to awaken my consciousness, when I went through a spiritual awakening, I realized that I got the opportunity to really shift my perception. I got the opportunity to really change my mind. And I'm realizing that our minds live in direct connection with universal consciousness. And the more that we are connecting to our higher selves, the more that we are connecting to our spirits, and the more that we are connecting to our heart space, is the more that we have the opportunity to really raise our minds, our feelings, and our frequencies to the next level. So in essence, you really have to become aware of your inner world. You have to become aware of your true power. You have to reclaim back your power. And I'm realizing that so many of us, we are constantly chasing. But what we are forgetting is the fact that the secret is within ourselves, okay? So everything that you need is already found within yourself. And what I'm seeing, the outer world is just like a playground. It's just like a bonus reality. It's just like something that is extra, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm not chasing anything. It doesn't mean that I'm not following my dreams. It means that I am at peace with my inner world. It means that I'm content with wherever I'm standing right now. And the more that you make peace with your inner world, is the more that the universe will give you more things into your life, okay? So in essence, it's all about your inner world. It's all about your inner consciousness. And trust me, the more that you are shifting your inner world, is the more that the universe will actually give you more things to experience. Is the more that you will step into the adventure of life. So in essence, your inner world is super important in raising your levels of consciousness. Because as within, so without. The more that you shift your inner world, the more that you raise your mind, your feelings, and your actions into the next level, is the more that you will experience beautiful things into your life. Now, the emotional field is super important. I believe that the feeling is crucial in this process. The feeling is crucial in raising your levels of consciousness to the next level and attracting the reality that you want to experience. So many of us, we are being desensitized from our feelings. We are not allowing ourselves to feel. But the more that you do the shadow work and the more that you step into your inner self, the more that you allow yourself to feel everything, is the more that you will have the opportunity to become more vulnerable to reality itself. Is the more that you will become more connected to what you feel. And the feeling is so powerful. The feeling creates a vibration. Okay, so emotion is just energy in motion. And the more that you are accepting your feelings, the more that you learn to transform your feelings, is the more that you actually raise your frequency to the next level. So in essence, it's all about respecting what you feel. And maybe it's not even always about the positive feeling. Sometimes you need to experience the low vibration, okay? Sometimes you need to experience the anger, the fear, the hatred maybe, okay? So in essence, all feelings are valid, okay? So my suggestion is, if you really want to raise your levels of consciousness to the next level, allow yourself to feel everything. Because everything that you are feeling shows you something about yourself, shows you something about your inner world, shows you something about your imperfections or about your strengths or imperfections. So in essence, you have to learn from your feelings. That is how to raise your levels of consciousness to the next level. Learn from your feelings. And whenever a feeling is negative, it means that there is an unaccepted part about yourself. So my suggestion is, raise your awareness in such a way that you actually become the vast observer. Okay, the vast observer. Let everything that passes through you actually flow through you. Okay, the more that you become the observer of your own experience, is the more that you have the opportunity to step into the flow state. Is the more that you have the opportunity to really shift your world into a wider perspective. Okay, so in essence, it's all about going within yourself and mastering your life from the inside out. From the inside out, okay? So the feeling is super important, and your emotions are constantly speaking to you. And what I believe to happen is the fact that our higher selves actually speak to us through our feelings, okay? So my suggestion is, go ahead and master your own feelings. But what I'm realizing is the fact that it all starts with acceptance. It all starts with you mastering your inner world. It all starts with you loving yourself. Okay, that is how to raise your levels of consciousness to the next level. Love yourself unconditionally. Now, we live in times of awakening, and I believe that individuals here on planet Earth are actually awakening their chakra system. They are actually awakening their life force energy. And so many individuals are going through a spiritual awakening. And in a way, we are receiving higher vibrations, and we are receiving light codes from the cosmos. It means that we are ascending into the awakened state. We are ascending into a higher spiritual nature, and you may be one of them. Okay, so if you are resonating with this message, if you are resonating with the concept of spiritual awakening, it means that you are on the path to discover deeper secrets about yourself, deeper secrets about reality itself, deeper states of consciousness. And awakening can be really nice, but it can also be really painful. And what I'm seeing is the fact that if it got painful, it meant that I was meant to heal myself. I was meant to heal my inner world. I was meant to make the best out of my worst experiences. And a spiritual awakening can be traumatic sometimes. A spiritual awakening can be really painful. But the more that you are learning to deal with your own shadow, and the more that you are learning to deal with your own imperfections, is the more that you will actually heal these things. So the process of raising your consciousness to the next level is about healing yourself. Okay, do anything that you can with the consciousness that you have in order to heal yourself, in order to step into your higher vibrational version. Okay, so in essence, it's all about doing what you can with the consciousness that you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to be yourself in the process. So the alchemist knows that it's not always about the big steps. It's more likely about going slowly into the small steps. Learn to appreciate life. Learn to appreciate even your darkest experiences. And really learn to forgive yourself. You know, learn to forgive yourself, because you are not perfect, and through your imperfection you learn to become perfect. perfect, okay? So in essence, you have to accept everything about yourself. You are not perfect, and that is actually an okay thing. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to learn to be your best version in the process. It's all about looking within yourself and making the best out of the worst. Life is not perfect, but the harder it gets, the more that you actually become a warrior of light, okay? So the roughest warriors go through the roughest experiences. And in my past, I have gone through a lot of negative things. But what I'm realizing is the fact that those things haven't happened to me. More likely they have happened for me. So in essence, I'm extracting the gift of my worst experiences and I'm learning to make the best out of the worst, okay? So guys, if you are on the path of awakening and if you are going through a massive shift in consciousness and if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below or leave a comment, okay? So yeah, this is today's message about raising your levels of consciousness to the next level. You really have to extract the gift out of anything, okay? You have to follow your heart. You have to really get to expand your consciousness to the next level. And each moment is actually an opportunity for you to expand your awareness to the next level. You have to make the best out of the worst, and most importantly, you have to love yourself. You have to give yourself the time, space, and freedom necessary to be anything that you desire. Okay guys, so thanks so much for watching, and if you have made it this far, it means that this message has resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to the YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and again, if you wish to work with me and get to expand your awareness into a new state, feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below. I love you so much, and this was today's message about raising your energy, your consciousness, your thoughts, your feelings to the next level. I love you so much, much peace, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Bye bye.